Hello there, welcome back to the third session under Oracle as a long-term career partner. So in the previous session we just did discuss how to do upskilling, cross-skilling and reskilling, and how Oracle support your career even to develop more than one primary skills by supporting DevOps and cloud and those things. Now this session, let's continue to the explanation Oracle as organization. Let's get a little bit of understanding on Oracle as an organization. If you just go to their, not to their website actually, if you just Google like this, you can just Google Oracle Corporation like this. You just type Oracle organization here, it will take you to this page. Automatically the pursuit will be that. Now if you just look at the foundation, Oracle, they have founded, you can see 1977, the details are there, and the current stock price. ORCL is nothing much, just to say Oracle Corporation Limited, and the share price and those things are there. So founded in 1977, more than 4 decades now. Just take a look at that one. And this is, I think, from Wikipedia. That's okay. So just to get an idea. Then the next thing is Oracle as a total solution provider. In the very first session, I mentioned that Oracle is an organization which has innovated, which is being innovating at the moment as well on all 4 dimensions that was explained: product, process, position, paradigm. Likewise, we explained that. Now, one of the results of that continuous innovation is Oracle now has become a total solution provider. Of course, this was possible from around 2010-11 because they acquired Sun Solaris on 2010. With that, they got this Spark processors as well, and then thereafter Accelerator Box came out as a hardware product from Oracle, and actually that became the world's fastest hardware box in 2012-13. So with the introduction of hardware, Oracle became capable of offering total solution for a customer requirement. So what does it mean by total solution? That's what you need to understand. Now in this simple example, you can see, think about automating an information system. Let's say currently there is an organization which runs an information system. That means they are doing all manual work. There may be some documents, maybe some Excel sheets. There is no proper system in place. Now you are given the task to automate this one. That means you are going to apply IT technology over information system, over an existing information system, and you are going to operationalize the information system via information technology, and you are going to develop an automated system. Now in order to do that, the very first thing is what? The very first thing is you will look for a hardware box. Otherwise, we have to install everything. So you need to have a hardware box. So you look for a hardware. There are a lot of hardware providers in the industry. We know that Fujitsu, Dell, HP, a lot of providers are there. Now that's the first thing, hardware box. So can Oracle give the hardware box? Yes, they can. They have Exadata boxes. And if you look at cloud, they have cloud instances. Let's focus on on-premise. So they have Exadata boxes, engineered systems. They have appliances, automated, customized as per the customer requirement, ready-made systems. Those are appliances. Okay, hardware box is done then. Oracle has that. What about operating system? Do they have their own operating system? Yeah. So they have Solaris plus they have the popular Oracle Enterprise Linux, OEL, Oracle Enterprise Linux. They have that OS. So OS also they have stable OS. Yeah, when you're talking about the OS, we need to talk about stability. Stable OS. We have a lot of OSs, Red Hat, Linux, and SUSE, Ubuntu, Fedora, a lot of things are there. So with Oracle Enterprise Linux, it is particularly has a optimized kernel for Oracle. So it's a stable operating system. So OS is done. So our solution, 2 parts, now can be provided by Oracle. They have those things. Then the third one, to store the data, we need a database. Oracle has the number 1 database in the world, no doubt. Oracle database. Then we have the middle layer. We need a middle layer. Oracle has Fusion middle layer. And further they have ERP solutions as well. So then that is to interact. Let's say the front end users are going to interact with the middle layer before coming to the database. Then for developers they need front end tools. Oracle has many. Even the basic, from the basic SQL developer to they have a Java based tool, they have Apex. A lot of tools are there as front end tools for development. So now you can see, can we implement our system? Can we develop our system, start automating our system? Yes, we can. Now that's why for that requirement, so we went to the checklist. Now all the requirements to start developing our system is given under one umbrella. We can obtain under one umbrella. Under Oracle, they can give the entire tech stack that you are looking to start automating our system. So that's why I mentioned Oracle as a total solution provider. When a requirement comes to automate, under one umbrella, you can get all the things that you want. Total solution provider. So not only Oracle, we have other vendors. Now, even now with the cloud, in cloud giant, now for example, if you take Microsoft, those days, let's say around 6 to 7 years back, they didn't have hardware boxes. They have Windows OS, that's true. But there were no hardware boxes, Microsoft, no. But now with Azure Cloud, they have instances. That is on cloud. But again, because of that, they are becoming a total solution provider, IBM. So likewise, there are a lot of other total solution providers as well. So Oracle is one of them, total solution providers. So let's take a look at their product line. We have different ways to look at their product line. One of the methods is going to the alphabetic order. So this URL, products from A to Z. So let's we just locate that one. We can simply paste that URL. It will take you to this page. Products from A to Z. A to Z. So you can see the way down a lot of things, more than 1,000 products. So if you just take a look at little by little, under letter A, you have things like, you can see the list. Now if you click one of those things, let's say if you want to see advanced analytics, so if you click, it will take you to Oracle machine learning and analytics, predictive analytics, advanced analytics and all. So you can take a look at more details on that link. And again, if you want to take a look at advanced security, yes, that is also there. That is from letter A, and if you go down further, letter B will tell you about these banking platforms and all. And letter C, they are talking about cloud computing and cloud file storage, cloud machines. So likewise, a lot of things. And letter D, then comes our popular databases, and letter D, many things are there. And letter E, again we have A, B, C, D. Under H, we have human capital management, HCM. So we can click each and everything and take a look at their product line, A to Z product line, if you want to get an idea. So that is one way of looking at their product line. The other method is, we have another link, that is oracle.com product software. So if we just paste that one, it will take me to this one. The future of Oracle management, Oracle database 21C. So that is about database right away, but we have other products as well. Not only Oracle database Oracle has, they have MySQL, because they have already acquired Sun, so Sun Solaris, and they had, because Sun was the one who was leading this MySQL product. Is their product, open source project. Now Oracle has taken it over. Of course, we have open source MySQL and Oracle's MySQL, both are free. Then analytics server, Oracle Linux middle layer. You can see engineered systems, Exadata, data developer tools, data management tools, and applied advanced technologies, virtualization. A lot of things are there. Technical, now we talk about technical resources documentation later. And so a lot of information. Product download, so we separately look at it about e-delivery cloud and those things later under product downloads. So that is another way of looking at Oracle product line. Okay, going forward, we can take a look at about this converged database. Now, we can't say it's a new concept, but Oracle database is now from 19C onwards, of course 21C. It is a converged database. Converged database means multi-workload, multi-model, multi-tenancy. Multi-workload, multi-model, multi-tenancy. Because nowadays, not like earlier, we expect a lot of things from a database. I mean, earlier, okay, let's say for example, depending on the business nature, you may run OLTP business, data warehousing, likewise, pretty simple ask. But nowadays, it's not like that. In addition to processing online transactions, we expect the database to support for our analytics, for our machine learning, developing models, for predictive analytics. And we need support to handle data. I mean, we want real-time analytics. So there is a lot of expectations because to get the real value of data, database should support. Not only that, we expect the database to support for containerization architecture. We need REST APIs, particular service calls from REST APIs. We need specific data to be retrieved for the service call rather than putting the service call for the whole database. So that's what we need, multi-tenancy. So all of these are expected from a single database. A database which can provide many of these from a single database, that is known as a converged database. So converged database is facilitate, in addition to the standard things like storing dates like OLTP and those things, in addition to those, it will support for containerization architecture, multi-tenancy architecture, AI and ML, and it will support real-time analytics, predictive analytics. It will do it from single interface. Let's say from a single SQL query, if you want to get analytical reports, predictive analytics, as well as normal SQL query output from a single query, it should be possible. So a converged database will do that. I have a video for that, which I will include in this particular session. You can listen to it. That is from Oracle itself, or converged database. It's just a 2 minutes video.
As companies build lots of new apps, analytics, and AI, they're faced with a terrible choice. Do they want developers to be more productive now, or their data to be more productive later? See, developers just want to get to work. And so they'll often prefer a single purpose database, like a document or graph database for the thing they're making right now. But the data that app produces could be really useful to lots of other apps, analytics, and AI. Those uses, though, often require query languages or access methods that the single-purpose database just doesn't support. This causes all kinds of headaches for CTOs. So developers want one thing: the ease of use and specific features that come from single-purpose databases. And CTOs want something else: the ease of repurposing data across the enterprise that comes from common tooling, schedules for upgrades and patches, as well as security policies across all of the databases involved. So how can a company improve both its developer productivity and its data productivity? The answer is Oracle's converged database. Oracle's converged database is a multi-model, multi-tenant, multi-workload database. Multi-model means native support for multiple data models, including JSON, graph, and relational, and multiple access methods, some of which are cross-model, like REST APIs and SQL, some of which are model-specific, like PGQL for property graphs. Multi-tenant means a container architecture in the data tier, providing consolidation, isolation, and agility for databases, which is a much better match to the containerization in the app tier. Multi-workload means a wide array of optimizations for different kinds of database jobs, like parallel execution for machine learning, or fast in-memory commits for streaming data coming in from smart sensors. Oracle's converged database is available in multiple clouds, as local cloud in your own data center, but managed by Oracle, as well as on-premises. Perhaps best of all, Oracle Autonomous Database delivers Oracle's converged database as a fully managed cloud service. With Oracle's converged database, companies can give both developers and CTOs what they want, improving both developer productivity and data productivity at the same time. Go to Oracle Cloud today and try Oracle Autonomous Database to see the power of Oracle's converged database for yourself.
So that is about converged database. Let's stop for this session. I think otherwise it's dragging for long. Let me meet you in the next session. And next we take a look at the Oracle offerings, on-premise offerings, on cloud offerings for the database. Now earlier days they had only Oracle Express Edition, Enterprise Edition, Standard Edition 1, Standard Edition, Personal Edition likewise. But now it's not like that. They have engineer systems and more details are there on the cloud. So let's take a look at those offerings in the next session and more details about in their products and also about NetSuite as well. Great. I'll meet you in the next session. Have a great time. Bye.